it was not something that was ever on my radar. This opportunity came about to start to grow PodSummit, to get involved, and here we are. My name is Tim Truax, and I am the CEO of PodSummit. We're months away yet, but it's getting very real very fast. PodSummit itself is really born out of the exact same thing as my first podcast was, this desire to create a community, to share, to learn, and to just connect with people on a deeper level. And that's really where it connects up with PodSummit. They're rooted in the exact same thing, and that is fundamentally community connection. When you're able to surround yourself with the right people, they're going to be providing you that inspiration, that encouragement to really push on these things that might not be inside of your comfort zone, but ultimately you emerge out of it much better and a much more confident person. To build on kind of the approach to creating PodSummit and developing a tone and vibe, we're looking at every single aspect, and we're more, I think, on point looking at the questions that podcasters are asking. How do I do that thing? How do I go from here to there? We're looking at that, and that's how we're building our programming. And that's going to take conversation. It's something that we want to have these opportunities where people can ask questions to people that are experienced in the space. The programming is all encompassing. It's educational. It is witnessing live podcasts. It is being inspired by people with amazing stories. And it's really just embracing that whole piece of what it is to be a creator, be a storyteller. And I think something like PodSummit, YYC 2024 is really what the Canadian podcast industry and communities need to really shake things up and transition to something a little different. Put a different lens on it. Think about it differently. Innovate, disrupt. I love all these words because I think they fundamentally explain what we want to happen at PodSummit YYC and what we're trying to facilitate.